Time travel in movies is so amazing, right? You just go through a portal or perhaps jump into your study desk, type in the date and time, press a button, and boom! You go into the future or the past in a matter of seconds. But is it actually possible in real life? Can you actually travel through time? Answer to that question is not as simple as a yes or a no. The image that the movies and comics have created about time travel in our minds is slightly different than the reality. The truth is that there's nothing extraordinary or special about time travel. Every moment we are traveling through time into the future. Today was future a few days ago, and tomorrow is still future for today. But after some moment, it won't be. We'll eventually reach that moment and even go beyond it. So you see, every one of us is traveling through time all the time. The question is that can we travel through time faster than everyone else? Is it possible to travel 40 years through time in less than 40 years? Our universe is fundamentally made up of really small subatomic particles that move at the same speed as light does. So whatever happens in our universe, be it the digestion in our body or us sneezing, be it the movement of air or the eruption of volcanoes, everything happens because of these tiny little guys which move here and there at the speed of light. So how to travel faster through time? One way to do it is to use the principle of time dilation that was based on Einstein's revolutionary theory of special relativity. So let's see how time dilation works. We know that everything that happens in our body happens at a subatomic level. So if we have to breathe, talk, or even think, it's ultimately dependent on these tiny particles that move here and there, always at the speed of light. Imagine that the frame of this video is some portion of my body and I am a graviton in it. For some bodily activity to happen, I have to move from this end of the frame to this end. So I move at a constant speed and reach my destination. But what if my body's speed increases relative to before and the same bodily activity has to occur again? I, being a graviton, will have the same speed, but this time my destination will be moving away from me. So the graviton in my body will have to travel a lot more distance than before to reach the exact same place. So that bodily activity, be it thinking, speaking, or aging, will happen a lot more slower than before. Thus, the time of my body slows down. Now imagine that our bodies have a date and time clock attached to them that represent the time of our body. So now when our body's time slows down as compared to that of people of Earth, that means our clocks too slow down, right? Let us say that our body's time has slowed down to half of what it is for the people on Earth. So what will be 1 second for them will only be half a second for us. Similarly, what will be 10 years for them will only be 5 years for us. So if we were to travel at that specific really high speed into space for 5 years, then when we would come back, 10 years would have passed for the people on Earth, whereas to us, it would have felt like only 5 years. And then we would have successfully traveled through time faster than the others. There you have it, the principle of time travel. Simple, isn't it? But then why aren't we already traveling through time? The answer to that question is that if we have to travel through significant amount of time, such as years, then we need to travel at the speed of light or something closer to that. And as someone rightly said, that currently there aren't a whole lot of near light speed travel options available. But one day, they might be. And when that day comes, it will be thanks to Einstein's incredible understanding of how the universe works, despite never having taken a step off Earth, that we'll know exactly what to expect.